Fortnite maker Epic has been fined $520 million by the FTC. The fine has been issued over a range of business practices, including alleged violations of children's privacy and tricking users into unintentional purchases. The settlement also includes changes to Epic's interfaces, such as adding friction to the purchase process to avoid accidental payments, a new instant purchase cancellation system, turning off voice chats for minors, as well as following this channel for more tech news. Okay, maybe not that last part, but let me know what you think in the comments. This case also highlights the FTC's focus on deceptive design, with the regulator seemingly zeroing in on the manipulative power of digital interfaces. Alright, so let's take a deeper dive into this story. So first of all, they have been fined $520 million US. So Fortnite makes about $5 billion US per year. So, about 10% of their yearly income. It's pretty decent. It's not nothing, because a lot of the time these companies get fined with such small amounts, that they just really don't care at all. So I mean, $500 million, that's quite a lot of money. Now, I wanted to take a look at these comments, for instance, because they sort of describe our situation quite nicely. So this user said, hopefully they go after the absurdly designed COD Modern Warfare 2022 interface, which crams every type of cosmetic down your throat before you even hit the main menu. So this, unfortunately, that's really just reality these days. When you log into newer games, you usually have cosmetics and such items on display right there. Maybe there's a new battle pass, maybe there's a DLC. Basically you just have tons of these things in your face all the time. And there's even a deeper issue. And that's just the general way that these interfaces are designed. So the first thing that popped into my mind was the actual website cookies. That's something that we interact with on probably a weekly basis when you visit a new website that you haven't visited before. And if we just take a look at this modern, here are the cookies, accept them basically design. So as you can see, you have the accept button colored in some sort of a color that stands out a lot more, placed on the left side. Because this is how at least us Windows users have been doing stuff in Windows for a very long time. You have the sort of the OK option on the left side, and then in sort of more blanked out manner, not so much in focus, you have the close button option, So anytime you actually wanted to do something like install a program, you would just click, that brightly colored button on the left side, So this sort of manipulates you into, straight away, just clicking accept all the cookies, which, in all fairness, for some websites, they do need this sort of stuff because they use them as just local storage for things. But most websites are just going to be using them to track you and then to basically serve you some nice targeted ads. Now, on a lot better of an example, of something that's a lot more fair, I would say, would be this. So you have the explanation about the cookies up here, and then on the left side you have no, let me choose, or accept all cookies on the right side. So you need to sort of work for it a little bit more to actually, take a look at these things. So I would consider this a lot more of a fairer design. Now, obviously, nobody really cares about these things too much because primarily this sort of targets adults, and as an adult, you should read things, I guess, and take care of yourself. But in the case of Fortnite, obviously a lot of kids play Fortnite, and these sort of predatory interfaces can be dangerous. So it's interesting that FTC is getting involved, and it's been a pretty decent fine so far, and it would be interesting to see if game interfaces will actually change through time if FTC is gonna start fining everyone. So I would be personally very much down for cleaner, less in your face to purchase random items interfaces. That would be nice. But also, this can go too far. They can just implement some guidelines of how interfaces should look, and then we're just gonna have the same interface everywhere, which can just be boring. But that's probably not gonna happen. It's probably just gonna help by making the interfaces a little bit less in your face, a little bit less predatory, which would be nice.